Please be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're all very welcome to the membership conferring ceremony here this afternoon. It's great to actually be welcoming you all here in person. We have, of course, conferred members over the last 2 years, but we did so virtually. And this week, these are our first in-person conferring ceremonies since December 2019. So I might be the first to say it to you today, but I'm sure I won't be the last to say that it is great to be back in person. As I look around the college building at the portraits hanging on the walls in the various rooms and corridors, I'm reminded that we have 2 new additions since we last gathered here in 2019. One, of course, is the late Laura Brennan, whose campaign and advocacy for the HPV vaccine was recently said to have saved thousands of lives and who's the first non-medic to be honoured in this way. And of course, our President, Professor Mary Horgan, whose portrait was launched here a few weeks ago by An Taoiseach Micheál Martin. So it's great to finally get some female representation in the hallowed halls. It is indeed long overdue. But as you look around at these faces staring down at you from the framed pictures around this hall, know that today you're joining their ranks as a member of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland. This is an exciting moment in your careers and one that you have earned through your hard work, determination and dedication, as well as the support of those around you. So well done to you all. And now, before declaring the ceremony of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland open, may I introduce the platform party of our President, Professor Mary Horgan. We have Dr. Claire O'Brien, Fellow, Professor John McDermott, Fellow, Dr. Emer Kelly, Fellow and elected Fellow on Council, Dr. Lucy Ann Behan, Director of Examinations at the Institute of Medicine, Professor Philip Murphy, Fellow of the Faculty of Pathology, and Dr. Richard Liston, also a Fellow of the College. This is a meeting of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland for the purpose of conferring membership, which I now declare open. With your permission, President, I will now proceed with the conferring ceremony.
Please proceed.
Good afternoon, everyone, and you're very welcome to the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland to enjoy our membership conferring ceremony. Membership conferring ceremonies are held 3 times a year. These are important dates in the college calendar when there is the opportunity to welcome new members into the college. So I'll now ask the graduates to all stand, and we will read the declaration for membership together. So we'll read this together. So I do hereby solemnly and sincerely promise that I will observe and obey the statutes, bylaws and regulations of this college relating to members, and will submit to such penalties as may be lawfully imposed for any neglect or infringement of them, including the erasure of my name from the list of members and the surrender of my diploma of membership received from the college. I further promise and declare that I will, to the best of my ability, do all things in the practice of my profession for the honour of the college and the good of the public. I further promise and declare that I will not keep open shop for the sale of medicines or endeavour to obtain practice or to attract public notice by any unworthy means, nor will I either permit or sanction the use of my name by any other person for such purpose, or in connection with any secret remedy. And in case of any doubt relative to the true meaning of this engagement, I promise to submit to the judgment of the college. I now call upon the President, Professor Mary Horgan, to formally admit the new members of the college to membership.
I will now formally admit the new members of the College for membership. By virtue of the authority vested in me as President, I hereby admit you collectively as licentiates and members of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland. Congratulations.
Now, if you'll all be seated again, and then after I call your name, if you could approach the platform to receive your parchment from the President. Yeah. Afaf Awad Yazian Ahmad. Kate Maria Coleman. Victoria Cooper. Hilary Nora Coyle, Vicky Cudmore, Gemma Farmer, Lorraine Rosemary Feeney, Rachel Finn, Karina Ford, Fergal Fuhi, Nicholas Gavin, Aoife Gilmartin, Sophie Gregg, Robert Harrington, Michael Hayes, Maeve Higgins, Kieran Hurley, Izatul Nazira Binti Ismail, Edward Peter Jones, Rory Keane, Thomas Christopher Kinsley, Peter Lawler, Mark Lincoln, Katie May Liston, Amy Kathleen Long, Sean Marr, Enda James McElduff, Clara McGurk, Joseph McHugh, Megan McNamara, Eleanor Morris, Elaine Marie Murphy, Gregory Murphy, Lisa Christine Murphy, Liam Joseph O'Connell, Siobhan O'Regan. Emily Margaret O'Reilly. Owen O'Shea. Claire Quigley. Niall Reedy. Deirdre Ryan. C.G. Siang. Orla Shinners. Eva Talon. I'll now ask Dr. Emer Kelly, who will deliver a short address to new members, their families and guests.
Probably move the microphone down a little bit, Michael. Thank you very much, President, fellows, members, and especially our brand new fellows of the college. It is with great pleasure that I am here today to congratulate you on this massive achievement and succeeding in gaining membership of the college. I am personally aware of the hours, months, years of work that you've put into this day and to the sacrifice that you have made, both personal and financial, those missed family dinners that everyone in the back will recall, to reach this really important goal. You've made no small effort, and today your effort has paid off, and you should be justly proud. As members of the MRCPI, you have distinguished yourselves as the brightest and best physicians of your generation. You stand apart as a group of doctors who will lead the profession for generations to come. We are facing challenges in our healthcare system in Ireland, and all of you graduating here today will share with us the responsibility for how our profession evolves in serving the needs of our citizens of this country at the most vulnerable points in their lives. This graduation today leads you one step closer to specialising in your chosen area and towards being a leader within our healthcare service. It marks a significant milestone in your career progression and in your success. It signifies new responsibility that you have to your fellow doctors, particularly your younger colleagues, a responsibility for you to use the talents and skills that you have proven through challenge and adversity to teach and to guide your interns and SHOs and to ensure that they achieve and maintain the same high standards of clinical and academic excellence that you yourselves have demonstrated. I know, and you know, that these exams aren't easy. Many of you were tested to your very limits, but you know they are a goal worthy of achieving. So now you get to be the ones who guide your fellow doctors to the same success that you so deservedly enjoy today. I am also aware that no one passes these exams without some help. And I'm delighted to see that many of you have friends and family here from all the different generations who have supported you through this. It's their support and sometimes their forgiveness that got you here, and in no small measure, we'd like to thank them for what they've given to you and for them to rejoice and share in your great success today. My own exams are not so long ago. Well, if you count 20 years, it's not so long. but I still have a very clear memory of them. And I know that during that exam process, there's a complexity in your relationship with the college. And the path to success is never easy, but through your diligence, your perseverance, and your professionalism, you have prevailed. Finally, now that the exams are over, and you may actually have some spare time on your hands, a new concept for many of you, but I think the first thing is to enjoy that spare time that you have, and maybe after you've caught up on everything that you missed on Netflix while you were studying, that we would love if you would use this period to take stock of the achievement that you have reached and to think about the direction that you would like your career to take. With that bit of extra time, I'd also invite you and encourage you to join the Trainees Committee in working with the college to bring about positive changes that will benefit you and benefit the doctors who follow in your footsteps, because you are the college. I'm sure over your engagement so far with MRCPI, you've all seen things that we could do better. And now that you are in a position to be more involved, maybe we can look for both your insight and use your authority that you have through gaining this qualification. I'd really urge you that you work with us to make this college a better place for trainees, so that we can be proud to be members of this noble institution, proud of the fact that we can be part of receiving and providing world-class medical training, proud of the fact that we are always striving for better. I'm proud of the fact that we are all of us in this room are constantly working to safeguard the healthcare of the people of Ireland. So thank you very much, and a huge congratulations to you all.
Thank you, Emer. I now call on the President, Professor Mary Horgan, to address you.
Thanks very much, Michael and Emer. Guests, members, fellows, and colleagues, it is my pleasure to welcome you here to number 6 Kildare Street today, which is the home of the College of Physicians since 1863. This is a special day for us. This is the first week of in-house conferring since December 2019. And you know what happened in the intervening period. We had a pandemic, or we probably still have a pandemic, but are in a much better place because of science. Not just science, but Ireland's belief, the people of Ireland's belief in science. I suppose I'll put it in context. When I was a medical student in 1981 in UCD, AIDS was discovered or reported for the first time in late 1981. And it took 4 years to develop a test for HIV. Fast forward 40 years, and with SARS-CoV-2, when it was identified, it took less than 4 weeks to develop a test. And why was that? It was because of science, government's belief in science, a huge investment in science, but also the people, the future generation here in front of me, who were the researchers, the future innovators that develop things like tests, like vaccinations, but also take leadership roles in our country to get us to where we are today. As a college, we've lived through many pandemics. It was founded in 1654. We've lived through, more recently, the AIDS pandemic, as well as the Spanish flu back in 1918. And when I've been an infectious diseases physician for over 30 years and went back into the wards in Cork University Hospital. I see some of my colleagues here in front of me who were there with me, and we really didn't know what to expect. We didn't know how transmissible it was. We didn't know how to treat our patients properly because there was no treatment. It was a brand new infection, but we did what we always do. We put our head down, got on with the work to hand, which was to look after our patients, but also to look after ourselves. And that's what this college is about. It is about collegiate networking, supporting one another, but also taking up leadership roles, which these new members will in the near future. A particularly warm welcome to the new members. it's been 34 years since I got my membership, and little did I think that I would be president of the College of Physicians at the time. So my advice to you is have a dream, be very clear on what you want to do. There'll be twists and turns on the way. Sometimes you think you'll never get there, but you do with persistence, but also with the support of the people in the back of the room. We are used to working as a team at work, but with the support of those in the back of the room who supported you, getting you to where you are now, the cups of tea, the don't slam the doors, the looking after the kids. The good news for the people in the back of the room is that should come to an end, because this is one of the major exam milestones. So you can continue, you can slam the doors and they can make their own coffee and tea at this stage. I particularly like to thank my colleagues on the exam board. It's a big machine, and my colleague, Dr. Lucianne Behan, leads out on the exams. It's a huge amount of effort. We have a state-of-the-art exam that's world recognized, and having that MRCPI is very important. So it's important for us to have quality when we do that. So Lucianne, our Director of Examinations, ensures that with work from Dr. James Jameson and Dr. Helen Tuitt. It is important that you get involved in the college. You are the college. The college is not a distant thing. We were all like you once. I think it's important that you get involved. I think you can't criticize anything unless you get involved yourself and make the difference and make the change, so that we continue the great history that we have had here for over 3.5 centuries. I'm delighted that I've been the first woman and had the pleasure of having An Taoiseach, who's led the country to where we are today, unveil the portrait. And just to acknowledge that I'm also the first Kerry person to get it. I had to say that, given that we won the league on Sunday. So, you know, that's my advice. I wish you well in your personal missions. Follow your dream. Be ambitious with your plans. Everything is attainable if you've got the focus and you've got the support that you need. So enjoy the rest of your day and look forward to your engagement in the college. Thank you.
Thank you, President. That completes the conferring ceremony for membership. We would ask guests to remain here in the Corrigan Hall while the group photograph for new members takes place at in the main entrance hall, and a reception will follow for everybody following the photograph in the Graves Hall. So thank you all.